Clan bosses are something are again the thing that we're going to be not wasting our like if our character dies, we won't mind. They're supposed to die to this. These aren't things that you can solo kill. So it's totally fine for our characters to die to it. Though we aren't doing very much damage to this one, and you need a certain damage range to actually even get the gear for the character, or for out of it. I don't even think we're gonna get close to it, to be honest. We'll have to, might have to go to a lower tier one to do it. I'm not sure. I wonder if doing it multiple times will increase the amount that the total damage you've done overall, or if it gives you 2 pieces of different gear for the 2 different fights you've had against it. I guess we'll actually hit the 200k. I think that's where we need it to be to get the first reward. I think there are 4 different award ranges that you can get to. And over time, the character or the boss just gets stronger, or like hits you harder and harder. So you can't just infinitely stay here unless like your characters are, you just have that good of gear characters until it's dead. Oh, we did 300k damage. We'll have to go and see if that gives us a damage range. It does not. We're gonna go up to the easy one and we'll do the easy boss. It'll end up giving us worse geared, but we'll be able to do more damage, or we'll be able to hit the damage range that it is requesting us to get to. And again, our characters dying here don't count towards the permadeath mechanic. Just because, like, this is something that gives us a free piece of gear every day, and shouldn't punish us for doing something that is, like, decently good early game gearing for your characters and stuff. You know, in something that you aren't able to kill yourself. It isn't meant for you to be able to kill it, you know? So, I think it's totally fine to have a rule, like a caveat set in place, upon the restriction that we don't lose our characters by dying to this. Perma-dying to it. So we hit 300k damage. I think that's good enough for the first or second bracket. Wukong better be careful. He's hitting our own units. Okay, we did 479k. Looks like it'll be good enough for a Nombish chest, which gives us tier 3 or 4 pieces, and then some potions. So 10 classic battles. Win 1 of each life from Voldemort straight. Actually, I want to do the win the classic arenas, because we actually I want to be on that. I want to be on that challenge, so while we're going through it, we're going to be getting credit for it, so we don't have to backtrack to it. So we're going to go to arena. We have 0 coins, so we can go to this, grab that, and we go over to the arena, and we can beat some guys, hopefully. Now we come here to do this, and then we can't even we can't even beat it. Oh, nope, we're OP. GG. And then she one-shots us. Would have been funny. Spoke too soon. Nice. Our stuff should refresh, push it up in a higher bracket. Need 10 wins coming up here. We have our first win done. Looks like we're going to be getting our second win here. As we beat more teams, the higher tier we're going to be going. We're going to be pushing in the higher brackets, meaning harder opponents overall, but more rewards for us to get if we beat them. This guy does look like all of his team power was in one unit, But it looks fine, or it seems to be fine, and we were able to clear through it. Our team power, it looks to be around 30k though, which is pretty nice. Seems like we have a little bit more power than that though. I'm not entirely sure where all the hero power comes from and stuff. Oh, and we pushed in to bronze 4, it seems. That ally attack seems to be really good. I feel like she's like probably a PvP unit. If I had to guess, she's probably a PvP unit. Her abilities just seem to be aimed more towards PvP. This might be a hard team because they have 30k but only 3 units. They actually might have a lot of power in their units overall. Seems fine. Nice, and it's down. Poggers. Looks like we got 7 done. 3 more to go. If I had to be scared for someone in our party, it's definitely, it is definitely her. Yeah, she just really seems like a... Really seems to me like she's a PvP character. But I'm not entirely sure. Damn, the beefy boys. Holy. Their team... their team kinda tanky. Oh, look. Big men. I really wonder what the sheep is. Mission complete. Now we unlocked this one, which allows for us to go and gain points, or gain so we don't have to backtrack and come to this place again to clear it later, because we are able to do it right now with our units. Right? Smile. I am very scared and kind of want to do these myself, but honestly, it might be totally fine. Like, our units will probably just one-shot it for the most part. The one thing I have to be scared of is them getting their turn and then 4-man targeting one of my units. Because I think the targeting in this game is they'll always target the one character that is either the lowest level or the typing advantage they have over them. But our strongest character is Wukong, and being Wukong, he has a type advantage over these guys because they are force users. So it seems to be totally fine. I honestly am not too worried about type advantages right now, because our weakest type advantage right now is to magic users, but having 2 magic users on our team kind of nullifies that weakness. Because if you think about it, if we go against a force user, we have Wukong, which carries against force, and Lady Atessa, which is equal to force, right? So they fill there, right? If we go against a spirit user, Wukong is equal, while we have 2 magic users who are strong against spirit. And then if we go against a magic user, we have a Tessa who is strong against magic, and then 2 users who are balanced against magic. So I think we have a decent balance of a team, and we don't have a super big weakness depending on what we go against. Replay that one so we can get a piece of gear. There's one other one we have to go and get a piece of gear from. I think it was the second one. He's invulnerable, I think. Nice. Have to replay it. You know, maybe we go into the last boss, kill the boss, and that one drops a piece of gear for the one we missed. Cross your fingers, knock on wood. There's plenty of it around. Militiaman. Again, we missed it. And the final boss. Honestly, crossing our fingers, we just one-shot it. Honestly feels like it should just be a complete one-shot. GG, he's gone. I actually remember him being kind of hard because he lifesteals. And I never had the single target damage to like outright beat him.
As Bad-Elkazar crashed to the deck, a black book of spells tumbled from his gown.
But because we have 3 DPS characters, I think we're totally fine.
It bore arcane writings and an image of a horrifying ritual that was to begin with the Dark Mass. Meanwhile, freed from the Necromancer's somber grip, the surviving Knights of the Sacred Order were released from their demonic trance. A knight by the name of Kenric begged forgiveness for his order's wrongdoings while under the Necromancer's yoke. He swore to restore their honor and to save the bewitched folk from committing their shards to Serath.
Nice. We got a piece of gear. Looks like we didn't finish that piece. I think it is the head we are missing. I'm gonna go back and do this one real quick. Didn't get a head again. Hopefully this is the one we need, so we didn't waste 2 rounds of it. Okay, we got some head. And yeah, that was the one we needed. There's that. Ascend champion to level 3 ascension. So, about that, it's going to be your kill that we need to ascend. And to ascend him, we're going to need a lot of potions that we already used on his previous, on our previous Kale. Okay, so guys, there is a thought that comes to mind. Let me know. I think we're gonna be done for the day, but to keep something on mind, if I get this Kale to 4 ascension, right, I think it would be fine for me to go back to the other Kale, since we're gonna have to be keeping him anyway for the overall for the pass. We're gonna have to keep him anyway and level him up, and then just get rid of this Kale as the as his law as if we lost him, which honestly you might be like, oh no, you're the challenge, blah blah blah, which I totally understand. But if you think about it, I just wasted all of the skill upgrades on this one, so it's actually worse for me to lose this one, because I have to get this one to Ascension 4 anyway, and getting this one to Ascension 4, I'll have to use a ton of, what's it called, so that he's matching this one, so it's at an equal playing field for what I'm losing, right? But I have to keep this one anyway, so I think I personally feel like if I get this one to Ascension 4, go to our other Kale and get rid of this one and use this other Kale, it's fine. I think it would be okay. Let me know in the comments below, but thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. This has been a incredibly long day of raid with some really interesting upgrades. I think our team is looking pretty nice so far. But till next time, thanks for watching.